Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. If it is your first time here, now is a great opportunity to strike that subscribe button and get notified of the earliest and most accurate update information because it's update season, folks. Now, also, this is No Cash Clash episode 43, but could it be the last? A couple of things. Two things. First of all, I promise you, it is going to be the last episode full of dragon attacks. It may also be the last Gala Wrap, and it could possibly be the last ever No Cash Clash episode. It is up to you. I haven't done this in a while, but if you could, be kind and gently depress the like button. It's the only thing around that you can make happy by depressing it. Depress that like button. Let's get this episode to 10,000 likes and continue this series, No Cash Clash. I really want to get to Town Hall 9. I am pushing, I am grinding, I am trying. We are popping up walls. We're doing a lot of upgrades behind the scenes. Like I've promised you, though, we are trying to do the major ones here in the videos. Of course, if you want to see every last stinking attack, fail, upgrade, and wall and penny spent, wait, there's no pennies, and gems spent, well, only the free gems, come to the Facebook live streams at fb.gg/real Galadon Gaming, where I stream every single day. Come talk to me. I promise you, I do talk and respond to the chat. Now, a couple of other house cleaning items. We are probably going to make this the last Gala Wrap episode. It's also up to you guys. Again, leave those likes. Let me know in the comments. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Because it takes a lot of extra effort to get that Gala Wrap done, I have to admit. And then I want to fulfill a promise to you, and that is I promise not to ask you directly, verbally, vocally, this episode to use code Galadon. Okay, I realize perhaps I remind you too often about it, but you know, that's just my habit that I need to break, and I'm apologizing. I'm not going to be saying out loud, use code Galadon for the rest of this episode. All right, let's just move on from there. Also, this episode will run well past 10 minutes because some people have been asking for longer episodes. I don't know if maybe you're trying to ignore something else in your life for a few minutes longer, or you're trying to get out of your schoolwork, or whatever the case might be. But today you've got one that's about 15 minutes long, so an extra 5 minutes of Galadon babbling endlessly. All right, so yes, builder potion. I would love to spend 285 gems on a builder potion, but it's not going to happen. That is over 25% of all of the gems that I've spent. Yes, we did grab a lot of free gems. That came from fellow clanmates supporting by purchasing gems during that special, and ignore the World War Doe notification right there, although I will admit to you I'm playing that game nonstop. If you want to join me playing World War Doe, the link is in the description. I'll put it in there just in case, but I'm not going to bother you guys about it. I still honestly am loving the heck out of that game. It makes me laugh. Okay, you know what doesn't make me laugh? Builder base. Let's just be honest, right? Okay, now of course we have the reduction or the removal of training time, which is going to be cool, but let's think about this. Think about what's going to happen, okay? From now on, you will be able to go in there and get your 3 attacks a day done, and boom, you're done. You're out of there, right? Is this going to increase or rather decrease the amount of attention, the amount of time that players are using on the builder hall itself? It doesn't exactly meet my request. Remember, my idea was to do something that made the builder base more directly related to the home village. I don't see that happening yet. So I don't know if this update of removing training times is really going to make a significant difference. And honestly, even if you did tie it to something, I'm not quite sure that's the right move either, because simply players need to enjoy the gameplay. And if you don't enjoy builder-based gameplay, then being forced to play it is actually a bad feeling, because it's like, oh man, I want to do well at the home village, but now I have to play hours and hours of the builder base in order to gain something else. So I am in the same camp with players who feel like being forced to do something in the game is not ideal. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm up in the air, and I'm still looking, by the way, for a good comment, a good suggestion down there. I read the comments every video about what you think needs to be changed over here, besides shutting it down completely, okay? I don't see that happening. They're not going to get rid of the builder base or submerge it. Oh, wait. Submerge it and make it an Atlantis underwater. No. All right. Just reskinning it's not going to do it either. Either way, okay, so here's me playing the builder hall. I did take your advice, and a lot of you said, hey, Galadon, at least play it because you're going to want that 6th builder. We want to see you try to get it and see how reasonable or unreasonable it is to achieve. And I guess removing training times will make it a little bit easier. I just don't see it being a significant change, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong once or twice before today. All right, so we got a win here. We picked up the W. We're going to go ahead and skip back on over to the home village in a second. Let's do a push trap. Just generally, this is what I'm doing on the builder base. I'm kind of showing you guys a typical day in the life of No Cash Clash. Collect stuff, get one upgrade going, go back home, and then move on with, that's right, dragon attacks. But don't worry, we've got, you saw it, lots of other quick train armies ready to go. And next episode, I promise you, this is the last episode of No Cash Clash, just using dragons every single time. Okay, in the meantime, I am going to show you a real-time accounting of how many bases I have to pass to find the big loot. Okay, it's really not that difficult. I see a lot of bases like this. You'll see I'm actually passing up these tough 9s, but I also, okay, I'm going to make you this promise as well. Within the next 2 episodes, I am going to drop a lot. We're going to drop way down, maybe back down to like low gold or maybe even silver, and see if the farming is better over there. What is that? That's not the music I'm used to listening to. Oh yeah, one more promise to fulfill. Whether like it or not, here it comes. Galarap number 5. Galad's getting ready, you know me, I've got the boss again. I'll be dropping beats in Town Halls 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Free to play, can't stop me now, I'm Town Hall 8 and on the rise. Don't buy gems and packages, you know there ain't no compromise. I would gem it all and sit back always chilling at the max. What's that now? Gosh, ain't no fun with only 8 daily attacks. Time to get it started, drop a potion, train them up again. I will rush, but promise you I'm coming way past Town Hall 10. There you go. And yes, I am going to farm past Town Hall 10, even if this has to be the last episode of No Cash Clash. I will continue to play it, just probably only on the live streams and not actually make the videos. So again, it's up to you guys. The like button needs to be depressed. Come on, make it happy. It's the only thing in life you can make happy by depressing it that I know of. If you know of another example, let me know. But okay, so dragons again, Town Hall 9 again. I said again way too many times again. Gosh darn it, I hate it when I do that again. So again, we're going to drop because it's solid Town Hall 9s up here. It really is. Crystal League, you're either seeing a Town Hall 9 that is tough to attack, tough to get a 2-star, obviously 3 stars are even more rare, or we're seeing really well upgraded Town Hall 8s that have very little loot, and they also offer very little trophies. So we found that we are hitting the proverbial wall. This is the Town Hall 8 wall. So as a Town Hall 8 player out there, if you want to get to Crystal 3, you can. But it doesn't make a lot of sense to try to get there. The league bonus isn't really significant yet at that point. And you'll find yourself being pushed down unless you're constantly attacking. Unless you're actually keeping an eye on the trophy counts, then you're going to find yourself dropping quickly. So I feel like we've done enough raids up here. We may go one more episode using a different style attack because I promised to end the dragon attacks. And then we'll drop. We'll go back down to gold, maybe even silver. And again, this is, I said again. Gosh, oh, I said it again. Gosh darn it. Okay. I'm asking for your tips. Let me know in the comments what league you think that I should stay in to farm for the rest of Town Hall 8. We're going to try to find a home down there somewhere in gold, silver if we have to, because I feel like these bases are just too much work. Now, I also, at some point, do plan on switching back to these dragon attacks, but we will experiment. Like I said, hogs, valkyries, golems, pekkas, all of that stuff is going to happen. You can see we're overflowing with dark elixir and regular elixir, so it's only about grabbing the gold. The reason that I like the dragons and the reason that I will continue to do them, say, off stream when I'm not streaming or making a video is because they're mindless. It's like Barch, okay? It's a 30-minute version of Barch that's more expensive, but we don't care because we have too much elixir. And probably where a Barch is going to fail against a base like this, the dragons can get in through that external layer of buildings and to the secondary layer. You can see most of the time they'll get through the first layer of buildings inside a wall, and that's where we do pick up some loot. This example right here, well, notice where we are. We're at 49%, and the dragon at the bottom right of the screen is just barely going to get through, and grab us the 1 star. So it's moments like this where I realize that, you know, it's just, I'm out of my league, okay? I'm out of my league, bro. It is time to drop. We will see what happens, but again, I'll experiment with some tough bases and some better ground attacks as well. Now, for upgrades, we are still working as hard and as fast and as smart as we possibly can, but the lab feels like the true bottleneck at Town Hall 8. You know, I feel heroes will probably be the bottleneck at Town Hall 9. For now, the lab is just grinding, and we are going to use any and all potions available to us without buying big gem potions to speed through Town Hall 8, because I realize that, yes, many of you have predicted that I will be stuck at Town Hall 9 for at least a year. And that's entirely possible. But you know what? I want my Archer Queen, all right? I want my Expos. I feel like Town Hall 9 players and up have really shown commitment to the game, and they are here to stay. So if you're at Town Hall 9, props to you. You guys are further than me free to play. And beyond that, I can't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's just focus on getting to Town Hall 9, and we're doing it 1 building and 1 wall at a time. There it is. So we've got Valkyries behind. Okay, fine. I'm not looking at I was looking at the wall. I did a wall because again, this is all about math, okay? So we're upgrading just enough walls to get me down just to the right point that I can do 2 more upgrades. Notice the mortar is going to leave me less than 100,000 gold to be stolen. Remember, it's that fundamental idea that we don't want other players coming in and stealing my hard-earned resources. And at this point, we don't really care about the dark and the regular elixir. And I'm not going to collect that stuff from the treasury because remember, that is the safest place in any village to keep resources. It is the hardest to be stolen by another player. Now, you might notice that this is not the No Cash Clash account. It's true. So we switched over to my main account for 1 Legend League, a live Legend League attack recorded here. This was right around 5,000 trophies. And I just wanted to kind of mix things up and take a moment at the end of this video to a couple of things. First of all, remind you guys to please do depress the like button, make it happy. Second of all, thank you so much. It's weird just thinking about life and the way things have gone for the last 7 years. It is still surreal to me that I am doing this for a living, okay? That I'm playing video games and talking about them, and that's what I do to help put my daughters through college. And I wanted to remind you guys, you may not think about this every time you watch a YouTube video. You guys are appreciated. Those of us that are content creators, especially those of us that are trying to do this for a living, we genuinely appreciate you guys coming by. And I know that sometimes the shout outs or the ads can be tedious and things like that, but it's even that much more important. Those of you that actually kind of help out with those things, maybe download a game or listen to, watch an ad, that makes a difference. Those things add up. And you are technically changing people's lives for the better. And now it happens in very small increments, but it's like voting, you know? And I'm not going to get political on you. I'm just saying that it's the same idea. You can sit here and say, oh, my view doesn't matter. My view doesn't change anybody's life. But if everybody said that, then there would be no YouTube, okay? And if everybody said that about voting, then, well, what happens if nobody votes for anybody? That's a good question. But, so yeah. Thank you guys. I'm just trying to say thank you in kind of a long-winded way. I really appreciate you guys coming out, especially, and here's the thing, just watching the video is supporting. If you leave a like, that's supporting more. If you subscribe, that's even more. Turn on notifications, that's a whole nother level. If you actually go to the effort to leave a comment, that's amazing. Okay, you guys are fantastic. And then the ultimate level, if you stop by a live stream, of course, much appreciated. fb.gg/realgaladongaming. One more plug for Facebook Gaming. Having a blast streaming over there. And again, like I said, not only do I appreciate you guys coming by, I do my best to chat with you and answer your questions. So if you ever had a question that you desperately wanted answered by Galadon, please do come by the live stream. Check it out. 3 stars. That's right. Even a blind squirrel occasionally gets a nut. Let's go. The status report. All right, so things are not really changing much anywhere. The trophies, we're still wandering around this almost 2,000 range. We're at 1984. And this is the reason that we've decided to drop, because now it's been like 5 episodes in a row that we've seen the same numbers for the biggest raids. So we're definitely going to drop. That makes my next goals not only ground attacks, but dropping trophies within the next 2 episodes. and we'll see what happens. Again, I'm reading the comments. Let me know. Thank you, guys. Did I mention I'm giving away over 100 gold passes? Make sure you stop by livestream or Twitter for that. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind people, animals, and planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon, 15 minutes. You can't imagine I have that much free time on my hands. Well, maybe I do.